Imagine you're at a lively backyard barbecue. Music pumps, people Snapchat their plates, and the neighbor's brand new electric SUV gleams in the sun. Everyone's buzzing about interest rates, TikTok filters, and which celebrity just soft-launched a relationship on Instagram. Then there's one person, quiet, eyes half-focused on something miles deeper than the grill marks, who suddenly asks, "Do you ever wonder why we celebrate our birthdays the way we do? Who decided cake equals meaning?" 5 faces blink in unison. Meet the INFJ, the rare empath strategist of the Myers-Briggs world, wired to chase purpose over popularity, depth over dopamine hits. Today we'll peel back the curtain on 15 things almost everyone obsesses over: status symbols, follow accounts, gossip, while our enigmatic INFJ friends barely bat an eye. By the end, you'll discover why their indifference is not rudeness, but their hidden super skill, and maybe you'll even borrow a slice of their calm for yourself. Number 1. Surface level small talk. Most people treat small talk like social lubricant: grease the gears, move the moment along. Traffic was brutal, huh? Crazy weather lately. These phrases keep the peace. But to an INFJ, they're verbal cotton candy, sweet, quick, and nutritionally void. Their minds fire long-range patterns seeking lasers, they're scanning for symbols in your choice of words, for soul stories behind your favorite movie, for connections between your fear of public speaking and that time a teacher laughed at you in 3rd grade. Toss them a comment about humidity and their interest flatlines faster than a bad dad joke. It isn't snobbery, it's wiring. Dominant introverted intuition, NI, hunts for meaning the way a truffle pig hunts for treasure. So if you want an INFJ fully lit, ask, what did you learn about yourself this year? Watch 'em bloom like a midnight orchid. Number 2. Flashy status symbols. The world loves shiny receipts of success. A wrist dripping in brand name steel, a phone so new it's practically in beta, vacation pics with hashtags that scream, #living my best life. The INFJ glances, shrugs, and reroutes the mental GPS to a different dimension. They measure life on intangible scales: personal growth arcs, moral alignment, the ripples they leave in a stranger's week. That Gucci belt? Nice craftsmanship, sure, but did the supply chain uplift people or exploit them? Flaunt wealth around an INFJ and you might trigger their latent social justice engine. They don't resent money. Some INFJs earn plenty, but they see it as a utility belt, not a trophy case. They'd rather fund scholarships than stock flex picks. Number 3. Massive social followings. Bro, I hit 50k followers. Society equates numbers with influence, influence with worth. The INFJ chuckles in metaphorical Morse code. Give them 3 core confidants, people who can pass their midnight existential memes, and they're golden. Viral spotlights feel blinding, because algorithms trade authenticity for predictability. Post at 9 a.m., keep captions short, never overshare. An INFJ's brand is quiet depth. You can't mass-produce that without watering it down. They'll cultivate micro-gardens of connection, handwritten letters, voice notes packed with empathy, unmonetized group chats that feel like campfires. Their legacy isn't counted in followers, it's counted in hearts unburdened. Number 4. Competitive one-upmanship. You know those conversational jousts where someone's trip to Rome gets trumped by someone else's 6-month world tour? INFJs step back like, why are we slapping stickers on life experiences? They see existence as cooperative narrative, not leaderboard. The second the brag baton comes out, they pivot. Cool, what did Italy teach you about belonging? If the vibe stays macho, they'll stroll over to pet the dog or reorganize the snack table by ethical sourcing. Their motto, comparison kills curiosity. Number 5. Riding every fashion wave. Trend cycles spin faster than a toddler on espresso. Cargo skirts 1 month, ultra mini the next. The INFJ's closet looks more like a memory museum. A thrift store scarf from the day they comforted a grieving friend. A necklace symbolizing personal rebirth. They value sartorial symbolism over brand seasons. If a trend intersects with an inner story, say, earthy tones during their forest therapy era, they'll rock it. Otherwise, let Paris change its mind, they'll keep the corduroy jacket that still smells like their grandfather's workshop. Number 6. Speed networking. Most careers preached, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Speed round LinkedIn invites, elevator pitches timed at 30 seconds. INFJs crave genuine synergy over transactional handshakes. They can network, but prefer slow-grown alliances, shared volunteer projects, book club debates turned business ventures, brainstorm calls that feel like soul jam sessions. Shoving 30 business cards into their palm feels like spamming a sacred inbox. They'll politely accept, then write meaningful follow-ups to the 3 humans who sparked authentic resonance. Number 7. High-octane nightlife. Strobe lights, subwoofers, crowd heat, bliss for many extroverts. To INFJs, it can feel like being trapped inside a malfunctioning arcade. Their sensory system already hums with internal symphonies, neon cacophony crowds the channel. Their ideal night? A dim cafe after closing, spilled candle wax, Miles Davis on a scratchy vinyl, conversation that spirals from cosmic horror to childhood nostalgia. If they do hit the club, it's often to shepherd a friend going through heartbreak, and they'll be the one outside handing you water between sets. Number 8. Celebrity drama and gossip. Headline: Singer's secret love child exposed. Everyone clicks, internet servers groan. INFJs skim past. They imagine the real people behind those clickable caricatures: confused kids, frantic PR teams, therapy sessions cancelled. Years of empathic pattern reading taught them that public outrage is rarely aimed with surgical precision, innocent collateral damage is inevitable. They'd rather explore systemic root causes, why fame magnifies mistakes, than roast an individual in comment sections. Gossip drains their compassion battery, macro solutions recharge it. Number 9. Rigid 5-year plans. Productivity gurus live by color-coded planners. Monthly targets, quarterly KPIs, annual vision boards. INFJs adore vision but demand elasticity. Their NESE loop thrives on pattern recognition plus in-the-moment sensing. They set broad constellations, then course-correct via intuition. A chance conversation, a dream they can't shake, a social cause suddenly calling, these can flip their trajectory overnight. That isn't flakiness, it's responsiveness. They trust the inner GPS that whispers next right steps, even if it reroutes mid-journey. Spreadsheets can remind them of goals, but white space leaves room for miracles. Number 10. Brand loyalties and culture wars. Whether it's game consoles, coffee chains, or phone ecosystems, people duke it out for brand supremacy. INFJs anchor to underlying missions. A company that reinvests profits into carbon offsetting? They're in, even if the user interface feels clunky. A cult favorite sneaker brand caught exploiting labor? They're out, even if the shoes look fly. Their allegiance follows conscience, not logo. Which means their buying patterns look quirky from the outside: top-tier software paired with a second-hand laptop, gourmet fair trade chocolate next to generic cereal. Ethics over aesthetics every time. Number 11. Constant external validation notifications ping. Dopamine spikes. Society's scoreboard lights up in red hearts. INFJs appreciate recognition, but too much public spotlight feels like someone installed a floodlight in their living room. Their self-esteem germinates internally, nurtured by alignment with values, by seeing someone heal because of their words, by quiet breakthroughs in therapy journals. They'll share milestones selectively, usually to inspire, not to impress. A private victory dance in pajamas beats a viral confetti reel. Number 12. Pop culture. Everything. Friday night, friends gather for the newest superhero blockbuster. Meanwhile, an INFJ is knee-deep in a 1993 documentary about dreams in indigenous cultures. It's not that they dislike pop culture, they just filter stories by resonance. If a rom-com tackles grief with sincerity, they're in. If a chart-topping hit hides clever social commentary, they'll replay it endlessly. But they won't ingest media simply to stay conversationally current. Their references may confuse you, mixing Miyazaki, medieval mystics, and modern psychology, but each piece feeds a larger mosaic of insight they're forever assembling. Number 13. Perfectly curated social feed. Scroll any influencer's grid, color palette harmony, strategic white space, consistent vibe. INFJs post like they scrapbook, a messy but heart-honest montage. One day, a photo of cracked sidewalks captioned with a poem about resilience. Next week, blurry concert clip screaming, "Life is loud and hopeful." Their IG stories might vanish for months because they're living offline. Algorithms punish irregularity. The INFJ accepts the exile. Authenticity greater than aesthetic. Number 14. Dominating every debate. Some folks treat disagreements like chess, each move calculated to claim intellectual checkmate. INFJs aim for mutual illumination. They hold a flashlight, not a sword. Let's examine the shadows together. If conversation mutates into ego duel, they pivot to questions or gracefully bow out. Peace isn't passive, it's chosen. They'd rather protect the relational bridge than parade a victory banner across burned ground. Number 15. Fear of missing out. FOMO. Apps whisper, they're all hanging out without you. The INFJ hears a different melody: silence, books breathing dust, moonlight painting patterns on hardwood floors. JOMO. Joy of missing out. Reigns. Alone time isn't gap, it's garden. While peers multitask 10 parties, INFJs cultivate single moments: a journal entry unlocking childhood memories, a stargazing session reframing existential dread into cosmic awe. They know attention is currency, investing it wisely compounds wonder. If these 15 indifferences feel alien, remember, the INFJ's compass points true north toward meaning. They're not above trending fascinations, they're simply tuned to deeper frequencies. In a world overdosing on dopamine pings and comparison charts, their quiet disregard can feel rebellious, an antidote to noise. Next time your INFJ friend zones out during sponsor logo small talk, don't take it personally. They're probably pondering how your eyes lit up describing your childhood treehouse. They're collecting clues for a love language only they can translate. And maybe, just maybe, we could all borrow a page from their inner guidebook: care fiercely about what feeds the soul, care lightly about what merely feeds the algorithm. That's not detachment, that's discernment elevated to art.